Goodness. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. There was some static and then my mic turned off. Hopefully that wasn't loud. Hopefully you guys can hear me still. Let me make sure, because this has happened before, and then I had to change devices. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, 1 second. Let me just make sure there's still audio. Okay. We're okay. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to make sure because this happened. That happened once a couple weeks ago. Um, we similar thing happened, and then the stream just could not hear my mic, and I had to. I just had to change the device settings in OBS to fix it, but had to make sure. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing okay. Mwah. It rained today. It rained on and off all day. So I couldn't do lawn work today. It is October now, so probably only have another week probably now of needing to cut the grass and things. So we're almost done with that. Almost done with that. But we need the rain. We need it. And it's going to rain tomorrow as well, according to my phone. Oh, I might get some thunderstorms in an hour and a half. Yeah, it's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Projected to rain all day tomorrow. So, we'll see. Because I usually mow a neighbor's lawn for them on Saturdays. So, but might not even need to. I don't know. It depends on how. Because they were supposed to shut they were going to shut off the water, the secondary water for watering your lawn and stuff. The city was going to do that this week, and I think they delayed it. So, who knows? Who knows? We'll be around here. It'll be October. And you're like, when is fall? When is that gonna happen? And then it stays really hot outside all day and all week until the last week of October. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. It's always the last week of October is when it starts getting cold. And then you're like, oh, it's finally winter. We you don't get around here we get a week and a half of spring, and then it's just summertime, and then fall is just cold. Fall is only fall because the leaves fall. And fingers crossed we get snow this year. Because I remember when I was little, we'd get snow all the time. Maybe it's because I was small, so it always felt like there was a ton of snow on the ground. But just don't get a lot. Oh, and the anime about the villainess that punches people came out today. I was excited about that one, and it's good. It's pretty good. Because it's it's kind of like the genre of I can't believe it's not isekai, where it's just sometimes it's an isekai where a person is reincarnated as the villainess of like a visual novel or just like a game or a book, right? And then they have to be like, oh, I gotta figure out how to not die at the end of this story, right? And then they end up being like really nice, and everybody loves them. Or they're like, I'm gonna be evil because that's my part to play in this thing, and then they try to be evil, and then they end up being really nice, and whatnot. And this one, she just punches people that make her mad, and it's great. That alone, I think, makes it almost just worth watching on its own. But if you've watched a lot of these villainous style animes, I think you'd like it. It's called May I Ask for One Final Thing. There's 2 episodes out. They dropped 2, and they're dubbed. So there's that. There's that as well. Oh, I saw some lightning. I didn't hear any thunder. I didn't hear any. But it was bright. It was bright. Hey, alright, what do you mean? It's because I'm not in bed. It's not even 8 p.m., Ari. It's not even 8 p.m. Alright, it's not even 8 p.m. I just started stream. So there might be some thunder tonight. There was a flash of lightning. I streamed today. Now I can go to bed for like 10 minutes. So there might be some thunder noises, but unless it's like close. Oh, there's another one. Sorry if the tracking loses me because I'm looking up at my window. Okay. Could be a few events already. Not this again. Welcome back from the outbreak, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. rambles. It's been a bit since we've had a lightning storm. Thunderstorm. Oh, there's another one. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear the thunder at all, because I'm not hearing it. It's too far away, I think. From your sorry. Ari. Did you eat something today, Ari? Sushi? Nice. I haven't had sushi in a long time. When my grandpa on my dad's side was still around, one of his favorite things when we were over there, they would I don't remember if they went to go pick it up or if they had to deliver it, but there was a local place that sells sushi, a restaurant that does sushi, and they would order it there. One of my grandpa's favorite things was soup and dumplings. That's how it's soup and dumplings. His favorite, the soup that I saw him eat the most. Because I would stay and like watch him, keep him company while my grandma was out doing stuff. And if we were there late enough, we would eat dinner there. And he would make a soup and dumplings. I think it was either like a beef stew. Oh, there's some thunder. Did you guys hear that one? There was either thunder or somebody moving their garbage cans. Those can sound similar sometimes. So that one was close enough to hear. But he would get like a can of soup. I think it was like Hormel stew or something. Let me see. There's some more lightning. Maybe it wasn't. No, Hormel does chili. It's the one with the red logo. Let's see. Excuse me. Oh, it's Dinty Moore. I've never said that out loud, but I've seen their cans of soup. He liked the beef stew. And he would put in the pot. Oh, there's some more lightning. And he would make up a dough out of, I don't remember what. It was just flour and water. Oh, that was pretty close. And then he would drop the dough into the soup while it was boiling or whatever, and it would cook in the soup. And then he loved eating that. Yeah, it was Dinty Moore beef stew. As far as I can remember, this was when I was still in high school, so a while ago. But that was one of his favorite things, soup and dumplings. And when I was little, and we would okay, Ari. Drink some water. And we would go and visit my grandparents on my dad's side for dinner. Not nearly as often as we went to my mom's side, because we went to my. They live down the street on my mom's side, so we would just go down there and visit like every Sunday. And my grandpa would always go, if you eat your broccoli, I'll put hair on your chest. But I didn't need that. Because my grandpa had this big. There's some more. That was. Oh, I just kept going. He had his big beard and really curly hair, and I got that. I inherited that. My hair is very curly. I don't have to curl it myself. It does it on its own. Um, oh, that depends also on the kind of brush I use, right? But my hair just likes to curl on its own, and I started growing facial hair in like junior high, and both my grandfathers fought in Vietnam, and my grandpa on my dad's side would have to curly, or would have to shave his face like every day, or twice a day. I don't remember. He was probably exaggerating, but yeah. You need a triangle? No. I'm not gonna answer that question. Never mind. I said nothing. I said nothing. Anyway. Yeah. My grandpa liked soup and dumplings. That's what he called it. My sisters like to eat it too. I haven't had it in a long time. wasn't my favorite. I would at the time I was like I'd just rather just have the soup, but it's fine. And I haven't had sushi in a really long time too, because it's expensive. At least like supermarket sushi, which probably isn't very good sushi. Um, but I'd get it. I'd buy it for myself for lunch when I worked at Walmart. When it was marked down, because it would be like $6 instead of 12 or whatever it was. It's like, oh, this is worth it, and it wasn't very filling though. There's like 6 rolls, and they give you a little packet of wasabi and one with ginger in it and stuff. It tasted okay. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't very filling. Sorry, the cough. Get a sandwich? I don't. I actually have no idea what you're talking about, so I'll take that as a blessing. Hi, Star Girl. Thank you for the 3 stream streak, sweetheart. Thank you. How you doing? Mwah. You're good. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Um, there's a thunderstorm right now, so can you get multiple kisses mixed? Yes, you can. Of course, you can, sweetheart. Um, there's a thunderstorm right now, so I don't know how long it's gonna happen, or if it's done already. So just heads up. I don't think it'll be too loud. Just in case somebody listening is scared of thunder. I suppose I should have said that. Well, I didn't know, but just heads up. There might be thunder sounds. Sorry. Okay. Maybe. Whoa. That one was. I didn't even see the. Didn't notice the flash of lightning for that one. That one sounded like it was right outside. Okay, give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose real quick. I apologize. I keep sniffling. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, I keep yawning. You're welcome, Stargirl. Hopefully it was alright for you. Hey, Dulo. Don't lick me. Why is everybody like licking me? I'm wearing some fleece pajamas, so I don't know. Here you go. How are you doing, How you doing, sweetheart? There's a thunderstorm outside, so there's going to be intermittent thunder for a little bit. You're chilling? That's good to hear. Good to hear. Hope you had a good week. It's almost a weekend. Just a few hours. Joseph liberates it. Oh my goodness. You flatter me. You flatter me. It is Friday, so going to try to remember to post thighs on the Twitter and Blue Sky after the stream, because it is Friday. Those are some cute emotes, Dulo. Those are cute. There we go. Please go follow Dulo if you're not already. Dulo, I don't know if Dulo streams ASMR, but I know Dulo is playing through Monster Hunter. Go give us a love. He's very sweet. Please and thank you. Thank you for the 5 drums, Redeem Dulo. Thank you. Give me. Oh, it's Riz. I thought it was like a inky face. Of course, Duo, of course. Oh, it's a Lynx emote. It's super cute. Okay, Star Girl. Mwah. 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 Good night, sweetheart. Thank you for being here, Star Girl. I appreciate you. It's always good to see you. Hope you get some good sleeps. Have a good night, dear. Don't forget to brush your teeth. So, Duo, do you follow Magic the Gathering news? Because there was Magic Con was last weekend or like 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. Next year's going to be interesting. Oh, there's like 10 PlayStation secret layers too, though. There's like 10 of them. There's a God of War one for, I think, the original trilogy of games, and then the newer God of War games. Horizon. The guy's called Nathan Drake, right? What's that one called? It's like at the tip of my tongue. Uncharted. Um, there's the Furby one. The Play-Doh one already happened. That one was for charity, or like part of the proceeds of that went to charity, which is sweet. The Furby one is interesting. I appreciate that on the Furby Secret Layer cards. I don't know if any of them are like mechanically unique, or if they're all like alt arts. But I know some. I think there's a counter spell in there where Furby is like using like Mirror Force to like bounce a spell away from it. Um, and then there's the what's it called? You know that big? It's a blue creature. It's like the big lobster thing. Uh, is it the Umber Hulk horror or something? Or I think that's something else. Umber Hulk horror. I don't remember. It's a big lobster monster. It's like a 6'5" or something. I don't remember what it does, but it's a good creature, right? They printed that's one of the Furby cards. It's a big lobster with a Furby face. Um, and at MagicCon they had a somebody in a Furby mascot outfit doing a little dance, which is interesting. Now, uh, we're going. I might just start yapping. I apologize. um, but uh, there's a lot of frustration about how Wizards is just like, "Hi, Phobos, how you doing, sweetheart?" Mwah. No way. So, um, there's a lot of people are frustrated about all these crossover sets and things, and um, Universes Beyond products uh, in and of itself, right? And I think there is some there is merit to that, because like, what is going on? I'd rather have them tell original stories with their cards, right? Tell us a story through the medium of trading cards. Do it. That's awesome. Um, and uh, they can obviously Universes Beyond sets. Are you talking about? Universes Beyond sets have not all been duds. A lot of them have. Um, but the Warhammer Commander decks were really cool. I haven't played with them. One of my friends bought the Necrons deck, and like last month, or maybe it was 2 months ago now. I don't know. We did a Magic night at one of my friend's house, and he's got this big pool table, and there was me, my brother, uh, a friend whose house we were in, my other friend and his wife, and another friend. So it was like 6 players, 6 player commander game, which is cool. Um, we all lost. My friend's wife beat us all up with. She has a Tiamat deck. It's all dragons, and she made like 15 4/4 or 5/5 flying red dragon tokens, and she beat us all up. It was very cool. It was very cool. But my friend used the. My friend let another friend borrow the Necrons deck because he doesn't have a commander deck yet. He's actively building one. And used the Necrons deck, and that thing was like, okay. He drew like a bunch of. There's like graveyard discard shenanigans. In the Necrons Warhammer deck, and we're like, okay, well, we're just like, we weren't attacking him because we're like, he's suffering over there. He's got like 15 swamps in his hand, or whatever, you know. because the combo lets him play stuff out of the graveyard or something, and creatures, and you have no creatures, so we just kind of there treading water for half the game, and then the deck got very, very scary. It got very, very scary, super scary, which is always fun to see. Um, it's always fun. Anyway, obviously, Universe versus Beyond is not inherently bad. Um, Black white decks are easily your favorite. Um, my favorite color combo, just because it's cool, is I think it looks cool anyway. Is blue white black, which I think is called Esper. I think it's called Esper. Um, that group of three colors is called Esper, I think. Um, blue white black. I have a blue white artifact deck that I built with Phyrexia cards from LWB1 because I bought 2 boxes of that. Because of me. You're the one that bought like giant boxes of bulk. That's not my fault. That's not my fault, Phobos. That's not my fault. Or is it you or somebody else who bought boxes and were like, hey, I found all these cool Elder Dragons? And it's like, I want one of those. That's you? Okay. See, you have plenty of cards. You don't need to buy new cards. Have you tried 7 gold dragons? Yeah. Have you tried building a draft cube or something, Phobos? Because that'll eat up like a solid week of afternoons. Um, depending on how many cards you have. Because then you build the draft cube, and then you just play that. The cool thing, one of my favorite things about Magic, is that you don't like as long as you have with any card game. Um, you don't necessarily have to. I mean, unless you're playing like at your local game store or competitively. I I've really only been a kitchen table Magic player, really. I was gonna go to a Friday night Commander night at my local game store because my brother talked me into it. And the same night, like an hour after he convinced me to, he's like, "Sorry, I got to go do this thing." And then he's like, "You can still go though." Like, what do you mean? You said you wouldn't go unless I went. Yeah. Anyway, so I didn't go. It's fine. He had something come up. It's fine. I was just frustrated because like you got me all excited to go play Commander, and then you're like, no, I can't. So, um, but I've only really played kitchen table. Um, so yeah, so you just need a fistful of cards, and you can play with those forever, right? That's what's cool about card games. It depends on the card game, but it's cool. It's cool. Anyway, cube is fun. Drafting is fun. Amount of cards you have. As a Phobos, I would go through them if I could. And I would build a cube for you. You said you would ship them? I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. You want a price? Oh. Well. Anyway. Um, Lord of the Rings was good, right? I didn't really play with the Lord of the Rings cards. Final Fantasy was really exciting. I think they did a really good job with that set. A treat? Oh no, I ate all the Ritz crackers with my lunch today. I don't have anything. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I the dryer finished right as I was walking past it, so I pulled the clothes out of that. But thank you for the tree phobos. Anyway, we're getting 7 new sets next year, which is crazy, and they're all going to be standard legal. Um, and you know, before, in like Lord of the Rings, Doctor Who, Assassin's Creed, those were all only modern legal, which is, I think, I don't actually know. I've never heard like a definition of what the modern format is, but I think it's like standard, but like it has like a 10-year rotation, something like that. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. Uses Universe Beyond stuff was only like Commander or modern legal, so standard players don't have to worry about it. Obviously, um, it's standard legal. They're all standard legal now, and it all makes sense. If watched a video, I think MTG Goldfish, I'm pretty sure it's MTG Goldfish, made a video about Hasbro's financials and stuff. Hasbro itself would be like in the red or like actively losing money a lot of the quarters of the year, financial quarters, if they didn't have Magic the Gathering. Like, Magic the Gathering makes like a majority of their money, more than like, I think, I can't remember exactly what he said in the video, but this past quarter was like 82% of their it was at the beginning of this year or yeah, anyway. Magic the Gathering alone has like over 50% of Hasbro's total revenue, mostly because the overhead's like the return or whatever it's called, it's like super cheap because it's just cardboard. So you keep a lot of what you sell, right? It doesn't go to subsidies or whatever, right? I don't know what I'm saying. But Magic is like the only thing in Hasbro that makes them money, that keeps them profitable. And when you realize that, everything they're doing makes a ton of sense. Because Final Fantasy was like the best-selling set in Magic's history, and before that it was Lord of the Rings, and then before that was Modern Horizons 3, I think. So, of course, they're going to do a bunch of crossover sets. Because it makes a lot of money. And so why not? Why not do it? And I don't think UV products are like inherently the problem. It's it's annoying that they're doing so many of them. The biggest problem is that they're doing just how fast they're releasing sets. I think spoiler season for Spider-Man started the like weekend before Edge of Eternity's released. So like people are like, "Oh, the set's coming out," and then we get spoilers for Spider-Man. And then Edge of Eternities is out. And then when Spider-Man's going to release, like Will Edge of Eternities is out, and before Spider-Man's out, they start spoiling or revealing Avatar cards. It's like, and Spider-Man's not even out yet. At this point in time, it's just ridiculous. There's no time to breathe and sit with a set and absorb it. You know, there's no time to sit and bask in its goodness or badness. I don't know what I'm saying. But it's just too fast. They're releasing product too fast. And next year we're going to be getting a set practically every month. So almost every month, which is just crazy to me. Like, we're going to be getting spoilers for like the first half of next year's sets in like a month, and it's going to be awful. It's too much. And at this point, I was just like, well, it is what it is. I don't know if we know if how well Spider-Man sold, but that's just not very good. It's just not. And a lot of people were. I think we talked about this on Wednesday. I apologize if I'm repeating myself. I repeat it myself all the time. Uh, but Spider-Man released, and then they spoilered the Soul Stone card, one of the Infinity Stones, and there's an alt art with Thanos wearing his gauntlet with the Soul Stone on his pinky finger. Right, I think that's the slot the Soul Stone sits in. It's the one on top of the pinky finger. I don't know how many fingers does Thanos have? Does he have 5 fingers, or 4 fingers and a thumb? Does he have like 3 fingers and then a thumb? I don't know. Anyway, he's probably got 5 fingers because it's a gauntlet, right? Anyway, and then people were like, "Oh no, we got 1 Infinity Stone in this set. That means we're going to get at least 1 set for every Infinity Stone." And then they announced the Marvel superhero set next year, which has the Fantastic Four, a bunch of the Avengers in it, and X-Men, and Thunderbolts, I think, are in the set. I think. So, we're probably not getting 6 Marvel sets. We still could. But we're not going to. It doesn't seem like they're going to do an individual like Captain America set, an individual Iron Man set, individual like Wolverine set, or anything like that. That might have been the plan. Well, Spider-Man was in development, and then they saw epilogue boosters and like Assassin's Creed, like just like no, right? So like, okay, we need to make this a like main set. This can't, because Spider-Man is going to be a smaller set like Assassin's Creed with like 100 cards, 130 cards or whatever. So they pivoted like 2 or 3 times in this development of Spider-Man, and that's why it's kind of bad, because they had to pivot so many times. So the plan might have been to do individual sets on each superhero like Spider-Man, but they're not doing that. At least not right now. So that's some good news. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. It's just like it's hard to. When I think about it, it's hard to like care. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just worn out about the whole thing. Because like, I know there are people out there that like want to like collect every single Magic set or buy everything, to buy some of every set, and that's just going to get prohibitively expensive. Um, I'm pretty sure they said that 2027 will have 6 sets instead of 7. So it's 2020 or 2027 will have 6 sets. Next year we'll have 7. Probably because of like brand deal timeline negotiation stuff. That's why they pushed back Lorwyn from this year to the beginning of next year, because they had to bump up the Avatar set. Which, funnily enough, uh, was what happened to MetaZoo. That's what happened to MetaZoo. MetaZoo, I've talked about MetaZoo many times, and it is a tired story at this point to me. But MetaZoo died in 2023. Maybe it was 2024. It might have been last year. But I don't remember, because I remember it's a little morbid, but my grandpa on my mom's side was in a hospital because he was just old, and stuff was going on with him, right? So we went to the hospital to visit him, and we spent majority of the day in the hospital visiting him, and then in the waiting room or whatever. We had some hospital food. The hospital food's pretty good, guys. It's the stuff I had. I had a hot dog. Had red onions, banana peppers, tomato. Like, it was a good hot dog. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a California dog or something. It was good. And then my uncle ordered a bunch of Five Guys. I think it was Five Guys, because they had like giant cups of soggy fries. So many fries. I'm good, CJ. I'm good. How are you, sweetheart? Mwah. I'm just rambling about card games again. I apologize. But it's good to see you, CJ. Hope you had a good week. It's almost the weekend. But I heard the news that MetaZoo was shutting down that day in the waiting room or the visitor's room or whatever at the hospital. I heard about it that day. And I was like, oh, interesting. Although, in hindsight, it was you could have seen it coming from a couple of miles away. Anyway, MetaZoo, card games, yeah. So MetaZoo, if you don't know, I don't have any on my desk with me. I can't, and you can't see them anyway. It doesn't matter. Oh no, I have some right here, but you can't see them, so still doesn't matter. MetaZoo, released in 2020. I think the Kickstarter ended in like 2019, and then it was early 2020, and it like exploded because the pandemic. There's the big Pokemon. There's just the big TCG bubble in the 2020 to like 2022 era, right? And MetaZoo's Kickstarter boxes went crazy after the Kickstarter for, I don't know why, in hindsight, probably just hype. The era is like marred with all these Kickstarter games that either just flopped. They didn't. Most of them pretty much all of them flopped. The TCG market is tough to get into, man. It's rough out there. And a lot of these Kickstarters either didn't make it, or they hit their goal, and then nothing happened after the Kickstarter because there was no plan for a majority of these games. There was no like plan for like business to make a business out of after the Kickstarter. What's the plan after the Kickstarter? You gotta because the Kickstarter, and also depends on how much you're asking for. Like, what are you gonna do with $1,000 or whatever, right? That's just going to get you to print the cards and then send them to your backers or whatever, right? And then there are these Kickstarters that are just blow out uh, their goals. They hit all the stretch goals. They have to make new stretch goals, right? And then they die because there's no plan after the Kickstarter. You there's no, oh, we gotta talk to LGSs. We need to, we gotta talk to people, get this game in stores. We gotta get people playing this game besides the people holding the product from the Kickstarter. So thank you for the 5 stream streak, CJ. Thank you. Mwah. Anyway, so the early 2020s is just marred with these just so many Kickstarter card games that went nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Um, I don't know if Fate and oh, there's some lightning. Flesh and Blood. That's what it's called. Flesh and Blood was the Kickstarter game. I don't remember. I don't know if they still make Flesh and Blood. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it in like 2 years. I haven't checked. But MetaZoo was like the big one, right? It blew up. They sent a box of product to Alpha Investments, and then stuff happened. And, they exploded for like a year. They got into NFTs and all this stuff because it was 2020, 2021. And then MetaZoo died a couple of years later in 2024. It might have been last year. My sense of time is all messed up. It very well could have been last year, but I'm pretty sure it's 2023. But I could be wrong. So the MetaZoo is back, in some capacity. I have not looked into it really since they released their base set. It's a completely new game. They have the licensing for a lot of the original card games art, so they used that still in some of the cards. And then I watched a box opening of it, and I was like, this isn't. I'm not. No, I'm not feeling this. No thanks. But yeah, so MetaZoo, it's a game about cryptids. I really like cryptids. They're just cool. They're just cool. I like, I like dinosaurs a lot. I like learning about animals and dinosaurs and things. And cryptids are just like fake animals. And in some cases, things we haven't found yet, like the copy. Even though they had been discovered, but like Europeans hadn't seen them, so they didn't exist, right? Anyway, I like cryptids. They're cool. And if you've ever played MetaZoo, you're not missing out on a ton. It plays pretty much just like a Magic the Gathering silver bordered set, one of the Magic's joke sets, right? Where in the Magic joke sets, you break the fourth wall a lot. Like there's the one of the silver bordered cards is called like Flavor Judge, and it's like a chicken in a referee outfit or something like that. And excuse me, when you play it, you're supposed to get someone. You grab someone like walking past someone not engaged in the game, and then you describe to them what's happening in this interaction, and if it doesn't, and you ask them if it makes sense, and if they say it doesn't make sense, then you negate the whatever your opponent or whatever card effect you're targeting with Flavor Judge. So you're supposed to be like, oh, hey, somebody, my cavalryman, cavalryman. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with an example. My Brontosaurus is attacking so and so, my opponent, and they're blocking with 3 pigs. And those and they're going to battle each other. But because the three pigs are strong, they're going to kill my brontosaurus. But the three pigs are, I don't know. It doesn't matter. You're supposed to describe the game interactions literally as in that way, and if it doesn't make sense, right? So Metazoo breaks the fourth wall a lot with card effects and things. That's why it's called Metazoo. Uh, apparently, there was a saying when Metazoo was new. It was like, Metazoo, you mean... Oh, cryptids, you mean crypto? Something like that. Or there was a joke from a Kodak video. I don't remember. But when I learned about Metazoo, it was like getting into it. I was like, oh, Metazoo, like metaverse, because Facebook was all on the metaverse being the future. So that's what I thought of. But there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know what I'm saying is intelligible at all, if it makes sense. But Metazoo's base set went crazy on the secondary market. There were boxes going for a lot because there were too many printed, and in as is tradition, the Kickstarter boxes had the little green K on them, and the Kickstarter cards had a little green K in the corner of the card art, right? Anyway, Metazoo went nuts, and they did a second set that wasn't on Kickstarter, I think. They did a bunch of Kickstarters. Metazoo did. But Metazoo died. Because, in my opinion, from what I've gathered, I don't know if it's true, but they would do a set. They would put pre-orders out for a set, and then there would be all these little products. They did like Christmas themed, little Christmas themed set with the Abominable Snowman, Santa Claus, a North Pole card, a gingerbread man, mistletoe, Santa's gift, which is Santa's gift worked like Booster Tutor, where you just opened a Metazoo pack and then picked one card from it, put it, edit it to your hand or whatever. And then they did a Valentine's thing, and they did a couple little Halloween products. So Metazoo seemed to be, in hindsight, they would put stuff out for pre-order. They would use the money from that pre-order to pay the printers and distributors for the last set or product. And then they did all these other smaller stuff to be able to pay for the fees and things for the other sets. So they were on this treadmill. And then that treadmill stopped working or went way too fast, and then they went flying. Right, like a cartoon. They went flying, and then their head went through the wall, right? So the last set they did was native, which so every set had a theme, as any set of trading cards should. The first set, so the first Metazoo block, and a block is like a collection of sets based on a theme. The ad break starts any second now. I apologize. So the first block, the only block of Metazoo, is called Cryptid Nation. They're all sets with cryptids based in stories from America, and there's a couple cards of cryptids and things from Hawaii and stuff. So the last set in the Cryptid Nation block was Native, which is a bunch of cards from like creatures and stories and things from Native American stories and stuff. And we've opened a couple packs of Native, and the art in that set, I think, is absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot of pretty art in that set. And they apparently, from what I've heard, they had consultants from uh, native peoples and stuff. And so they apparently were trying to do it as respectfully as possible. And this is really weird because I think that set released around the time Magic did Thunder Junction, and that set is a whole can of worms. It's a whole can of worms. Um, anyway, the native set is really cool, and I want to open a booster box one day, but they're still like $80. But I might bite that bullet soon. We'll see. We'll see, because Digimon comes out in a couple weeks, and yeah, but we'll see. Anyway, native releases. The set's awesome. It's just really cool, but there's a lot of power creep in it. There's lots of giant creature type support, and the giants are like crazy. There's one that's a dual type earth dark type giant, and it can do like crazy numbers of damage if you let it do it. And like the game got super combo-y, which the game was always like really swingy. Like if you fell behind in a game of MetaZoo, there was like very little chance that you would come back from that. So it plays like an unset, where it plays like Magic, where you have individual like resource cards, like Magic's lands. They're called aura cards, and you tap them and turn them sideways and stuff to generate aura or mana. And then summon your creatures and their spells and artifacts and things and trap cards you can play face down. And it plays like Magic, but the individual creatures have HP and attacks, separate attacks, like Pokemon cards. So it's kind of a mix of those two, but mostly it's just weird Magic. But native released. And then a couple months later, they put out pre-orders for the MetaZoo native creator kit that came with like a booster box, a playmat, and a little easel to put cards on. It was supposed to be like this kit for like unboxings and stuff. They put that out for pre-order. People never got those. They never released. But MetaZoo had been having problems fulfilling pre-orders on time and things like that. So they put out a blog post. Welcome back from the break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I apologize if you missed any of the MetaZoo rant. It's like like a monthly tradition at this point that we then I rant about yap about MetaZoo at least once a month. But they put out pre-orders for this creator kit with the booster box, the easel, and the playmat, and maybe something else. I don't remember. I didn't buy one. I didn't order one. But MetaZoo had been having a lot of complaints and troubles with getting people their pre-orders like on time at all, or in a reasonable amount of time anyway. So they put out a blog post or like a tweet or something. I think there was a blog post on their website where they were like, sorry guys, we're having a ton of problems. We know we're going to double our efforts to get you guys your pre-orders on time. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff, and we're committed to doing this right, and we're sorry. And people are like, oh, cool. That's really cool that you're doing that, MetaZoo. Cool. Nice. Good job, guys. Like, it was a good thing. This was, like, they were like, we know where all these problems are happening. We're going to do our best to fix these. And then maybe a month, I don't even know if it was a month later. Oh, and in that blog post, they released a roadmap and of, like, the releases for that year. You're okay, Phobos. You like that redeem, huh? I walked into the store today and held the door for a little old lady, and she said, thank you, then asked me what kind of bagels a pilot likes. I told her I had no idea at all, and she told me plain. It's good. I heard one on TikTok last night, I think. Um, what do you call it when you lose 25% of your roof? Oof. I like that one. I like that one. But so with this blog post of them being like, "Hey guys, we hear you, and we're like going to try to get you guys. We're going to put more effort into getting you your pre-orders on time, and more addressing more issues than just that one. But that's the big one that I remember hearing about. And they released a roadmap of releases for that year, where we're gonna have native released January of that year, or the creator kits were supposed to release in like February or something that year, go out that year, and then we were gonna get a like remaster set that was going to give us a bunch of reprints from older sets, stuff like that. I think it was Mezu Legends or something, and it was going to be a climax in the climactic point in the story of Metazoo, like the lore of Metazoo. They have the comic book light novel things. There's a guy on YouTube that read them and posted videos of them, so I've listened to them, and it's like some of it's good, and some of it's like, okay, this is a little. I think they released six volumes, maybe not, maybe five. I don't know if he's read all of them. Hi Diamond, thank you for being here, Spirit. Thank you. Mwah. You caught me mid Metazoo yap, as is tradition around here. And then they released this roadmap anyway, and we were gonna get a set based around yokai and things like that. The end of the year, we were gonna get a game or animated shorts. They were working on an online client to play the game. It's on Steam. You can go wishlist it. It's not out. I think it's just called Metazoo Cryptid Clash. I don't even know if it's still on my wish list. It might have been delisted at this point. Because they were working on this client before Metazoo went bankrupt. So I don't know if they're going to retool it to work as an online client for the new Metazoo game, if that's still even being made. I think there's at least the base set and then another set. But I don't know. But I'm good, Diamond. I'm good. It rained all day today, so I was unable to mow the lawn, but that's okay. And then it's apparently going to rain all day tomorrow, so I can't mow my neighbor's lawn, but it's October, so there's probably only like another week for that anyway. But we'll see. We'll see. And then like maybe 1 or 2 months later, they announced in their Discord server. It was not today. I'm sorry, Diamond. Mwah. It was chilly here. Well, not chilly. It was just kind of. It wasn't hot, anyway. But the thunderstorm seems to have stopped. It didn't. Maybe it might still be. It might come back later. But we got some thunder earlier in the stream tonight. And a lot of the stuff in the roadmap they released had slipped. Oh yeah, and the end of the year, or the middle of the year, they were going to release was like that release for the middle of the year. And the roadmap was the Kuromi's Cryptid Carnival set, which we've opened. It was Metazoo did a crossover set with Sanrio. They made My Melody and Chromie cards, and all the cryptids in the set are like chibi versions of themselves. So it's the set's mainly just archetype support, and then Chromie and My Melody have their own little archetype thing going on. I've tried to build a deck with the cards we pulled out of the packs. I opened 24 or maybe 28. I don't remember. Half a booster box is worth, and I've tried to build a deck with them, and it doesn't work. They're like Toon archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh before all the like Toon Kingdom support. What is it called? Oh, like with bookmark and page flip and stuff like that. Maybe page flip wasn't new. Anyway, it's tunes before in like 2003, right? It's just the chippies from the Chromie set just don't really work. There's some interesting interactions with a My Melody card that heals you like 500 H health or something. Or maybe it's 50. I don't remember. Sorry, I'm trying not to go on a bunch of tangents about MetaZoo decks I've put together. Because some of them are kind of cool. Anyway, they had to bump up this Chromie set. This is why we're talking about this, because Magic the Gathering pushed back the release of their next Magic the Gathering like mainline set. We're going back to Lorwyn, which is very exciting. But they pushed the release back to beginning of next year, and then bumped up Avatar to November. That's next month. And then that got me talking about MetaZoo again, because they pushed back the release of the big MetaZoo reprint set, and that was going to be like the climax of this the current like story arc, to like either indefinitely or the end of the year. And then Chromie released, and there's so the Chromie set is just not great. Like it's got a bunch of cool archetype support, but like trying to build a deck with the cards themselves, the deck's not going to work real great. But the art is very cute. It's super cute. And some of the My Melody cards and Chromie cards are kind of cool, right? They're their own little archetype thing going on with their own little tokens, and then they power themselves up with these tokens, and all. Yeah, it's cool. And there is a Hello Kitty card. There's a card with Hello Kitty on it, but I think it's a secret rare or something, or it's the chase card. We didn't pull one. We didn't pull one. We pulled lots of My Melody and Chromie cards, though. But when the set was out for pre-order, they had this booster box bundle you could pre-order. It came with two booster boxes and like 3 or 4 exclusive promo cards. I don't know if they're mechanically unique or just alt art treatments. I don't know. But it came in like this long cardboard box, or fancy like display box thing with the boxes on the side, and in the middle are the promos. And they went out for pre-order on like TCG Player and eBay and stuff. Well, eBay owns TCG Player at this point. They owned them at this point in time, and they went out for pre-order for like $250, maybe $300. So you're pre-ordering them, and you're saving maybe $70. You're saving some amount of money because you're pre-ordering them, right? So they cut like a 20-30% discount on the pre-order. So you're paying a little less than like $70 per box. I think it was, or maybe a little more than that. I think the pre-orders were like $250 or $300. Maybe it was no. I think they were selling for $300, but pre-orders were for like $250. Okay, something like that. So pre-orders go out, and then they release, and then the day they release, TCG Player puts them on discount for like $140, or maybe pre-orders were for $300, and then when the day it releases, a TCG player, or like a week later, put them on like a pretty steep discount, uh, cheaper than the pre-order was. Anyway, I don't remember the exact numbers, and this was like a big deal. People were very upset, and I would be too if I pre-ordered this booster box bundle for $250 or maybe $300, and then it went out for and then when it released, it went immediately discounted like a week later, maybe 2 weeks, at like $240, maybe a little over $100, right? I'd be upset. It's like, what do you mean I pre-ordered it for almost double that? Anyway, I don't know if TCG Player still has them, but they obviously were not moving, or did not move, a ton of pre-orders. And the Chromie set just did not sell very well at all. Not at all. And it effectively killed the game, killed the company, because they were banking on this Chromie crossover making a bunch of money so they can pay their distributors and their printers all this debt they accrued, all these fees, all this stuff, and they owed royalties to Sanrio, and they pushed the release of Chromie up and delayed the other sets to get it out on time, I imagine. And I also imagine the licensing fees for My Melody and Chromie are not cheap, and Hello Kitty, it's probably not very cheap. And the set's just not great. Really, not much, not too much exciting stuff going on in that set. And it killed MetaZoo, because it made Bubkus. It made no money, and then they pissed everybody off by discounting the booster box bundle. Like, I think it was 2 weeks after it released. And then after that, they announced on their Discord that MetaZoo is no longer. They're shutting MetaZoo down, effective immediately. And then a couple months later, they filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which I'm no financial expert. I'm a big dum-dum. But I think Chapter 7 means that you're still, like, we're going to try to attempt to pay our debtors, right? Pay our debt off. Because Chapter 11 is different, right? That's like, you got no money. So yeah, they went bankrupt, and then it was this big deal, at least in MetaZoo circles, people paying attention to it anyway. And then there were these rumors that Bandai was gonna buy MetaZoo, because Bandai has a bunch of card games. They've got the Digimon card game, One Piece, Dragon Ball, and now they have the Gundam trading card game. They got a bunch of card games. They have so many card games. And I think it got big enough that somebody from Bandai was like, no, we're not going. We're not buying them. I think. I think Bandai responded. Or maybe it was MetaZoo, the guy that made MetaZoo. MetaZoo Mike. He might have been like, no. Or he was like, yo, we're in talks. I don't remember. But there are a lot of rumors that a bunch of different people are going to buy MetaZoo, and then it got bought by like one dude or a couple guys, I don't know. And then they made a different MetaZoo game. And the stock image of the booster box for the first set of the new MetaZoo leaked, and people were like, this is ugly. And it is ugly. It was ugly. A lot of the art in the new MetaZoo is pretty incongruent with the vibe of the original art, the like pastel watercolor style, Ken Sugimori style, old Pokemon style that the original card game went for, and they still use that art on some of the new cards, and it's just kind of tonally jarring with against all this art they commissioned from this company that does like art for other companies. So anyway, that's a basic. I don't know if any of that made sense or helped you relax at all, but there you go. Yeah. So anyway, that's why I feel like we're getting 7 Magic sets next year because of these licensing agreements and timelines. Probably why. I'd imagine that's the main reason. But 7 sets is a lot. That's a set every other month, and some of them are releasing a month after each other at the beginning of next year. I think we're getting Lorwyn in January, and then in March, I think we're getting the mystery Nickelodeon collab set, which is probably Ninja Turtles. And the next after the month in April, we're getting the Strixhaven set, and so on and so forth. So I think we get a break of a month between sets in the middle of next year. I think. Anyway, are you still here, Diamond? I can get you a good boy now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for being patient with me, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I see Diamond in chat. Let me blow my nose and we'll get you a good boy, Diamond. It's been an hour and a half already? It's been an hour and a half already? Man. Time flies when you yap about stuff, huh? Okay. Alright. Let's get you a good boy, Diamond. Diamond. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. Spending time with us on the stream. Thank you. It's always good to see you. Always good to see you. Diamond, you were very, very hard this week. I'm very Hi, Crid. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? You missed my hour-long rant about MetaZoo. My monthly MetaZoo rant. You missed it. Good boy, Diamond. Good boy. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Such a good boy. A very, very good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Such a good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Look at you. Such a good boy, Diamond. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. There you go, Diamond. Hopefully that was alright for you. Hopefully you heard that. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. Oh, hiccup. Well, how are you, Crid? You're good? That's good to hear. You're fine, Crid. You're fine. I imagine you're very sleepy. You're gonna play some video games? Okay. What kind of video games? What kind of video games, Crid? So, I've been having like really weird dreams past month. I don't know if it's because the season's changing or if I'm just like sleeping weird. Um, I had a dream a couple nights ago. Um, Maybe earlier this week, where uh, it might have been Monday. I think it was Monday. Um, I had a dream where I don't remember the bulk of the dream. I just remember the ending. It was weird. So I'd get up and then go to my grandma's to do lawn work for her, right? So I woke up and my arm was hanging over my bed and it was really cold. And then I was like, okay, I need to get up. And then I fell back to sleep. But my dream was just me laying in bed, but something like weird was happening. So first time, I fell asleep again, and um, and then in my dream I woke up, and then there was some person standing by my bed. I was like, "Who are you? Who are?" Because it was like, "Oh, there's a person in my room." Like, "Oh, I'm so and so." Um, and so on this wall, on this wall, I have a couple IKEA cubby shelves, and in one of them is a pink dinosaur plushie I got from a museum a couple years ago, and she's just sitting there. So I can see her when I'm laying in my bed, and so then I woke up again, I think, um, and I was like, okay, I need to get up. So I kind of like roll over on my side to get up, and then I think I fall back asleep on top of my koala plush, and then or something, and I fell back to sleep, and where my pink dinosaur plushie here from the museum is supposed to be, instead was the side profile of Harrison Harrison Ford. That's how right. Harrison Ford's face in like a cowboy hat, basically old Indiana Jones, I think. And I'm laying in my bed, and I'm just staring at my shelf, like why is there somebody's face on my shelf? And that creeped me out. And then I woke up again, and this time I got up and I went to the bathroom, and I'm standing there, going to the bathroom, and I'm like, am I actually awake now? Am I still dreaming? Am I awake? And I was awake. But I'd be like, am I awake? It's a really weird morning. It was a really weird morning. Dead by Daylight, after that, perhaps Dragon Quest, if you're feeling frosty. I don't think I've ever played a Dragon Quest game. I hear Dragon Quest games are like really long, like over like 100 hours or something. Um, I think I've talked about I've told you guys this dream, but I had a dream. Uh, while I was waiting for my dream book cards to get here from eBay. So you're excited? That's exciting. I hope you have a good time with it, Crid. Do you know which one you're playing? Um, I, in this dream, I had ordered Luigi's Mansion for GameCube off of eBay, and it was taking for the guy delivering it was taking forever to bring it to me. So me and some other person, I don't remember who it was, uh, tracked him down, and I was like, "Hey, can I have my copy of Luigi's Mansion I ordered?" And um, he's like, "No, sorry, I can't give it to you. I have to beat it first, otherwise the ghosts are gonna kill you." Because the game was haunted, and he had to beat like the game or a certain level, and it would like banish all these ghosts haunting it or something. And we're following him through like this like industrial factory building, and there's like a bunch of like yellow grading platforms and stuff, and walls are all like concrete. And we're following him because like, well, I'm just gonna follow you then, and so I can watch you beat it, and then just get it when you're done. um, so me and this guy are following him, and we go down a ladder, and then we have to cross a little platform, and then go up another ladder to get to the next room. And so in my dream, while we're climbing the ladder, I start singing. Um, oh, how's it go? I started singing Snake Eater. Um, Not for honor, but for you. You know, I just started singing it in my dream, and then everybody laughed. It was a good time, and then we climbed up the ladder, and then there was just this thin little platform that we had to sidle across, and then the room was just this big chasm with platforms in it, and me and the other guy I was with, like, well, we can't do this. This is platforming. And so the guy with my copy of Luigi's Mansion was doing all this like platforming on all these steel beams and platforms and things. And like, well, we'll just wait for him. And then next thing I know, I'm sitting. We're still on like this little thin platform, but the next thing I know, I'm sitting at this giant, like, super long dining table with like six other people, um, who I don't remember. They weren't any of my family members or anything. They were just people. My faces that my subconscious picked for that night. Right? Either in person or online or whatever. And so we just start eating this fancy banquet dinner thing, and then I woke up. I didn't ever get my haunted copy of Luigi's Mansion. I don't know why it was Luigi's Mansion. Probably because of the ghosts, and it was haunted by ghosts. So, and the delivery man had to beat the game before giving it to me. Otherwise, I would die, because the ghosts would kill me. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been having really weird dreams past month and a half. It's 9:30. It's 9:19. We have like another 40 minutes of stream, 30 minutes of stream. So we are approaching the 2 hour mark. So if anyone has any trigger requests or smooch redeems or anything, please get those redeems in soon so I can get those to you. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till Sunday. I'm sorry, I just yapped most of this stream. I apologize. Thigh drums, okay. Okay. Thank you for the redeem, Mary. Thank you. And squats. Okay, I'll do the squats first. I am wearing fleece pajama pants, so I don't know. It's not gonna sound like. It's gonna sound like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for the ready, Mary. Thank you. Here's your thigh drums. Sorry about the sniffles. They go. Sorry, my hands are getting tired. Give me 1 second. I need to pull my notes real quick. Okay. Thank you for the side drummer, D. Mary. Thank you. I think somebody's watching a show in the other room. Sorry if you guys can hear it. Belly drum? No. No. Thigh drums are enough. Thigh drums are enough. Alright, I don't have boobas. I don't have boobas. We know, Ari, we know. Hi, Mercury. Mwah. How are you, Mercury? How you doing, sweetheart? Congrats on getting first. Oh, I grabbed first. Congrats on getting first, Mercury. I don't think that's a streak. No, Marius got it yesterday. But how you doing, Mercury? How you doing, sweetheart? There we go. Please go follow Mercury if you're not already. He's super sweet. He's a fellow boy of the femme variety. He's very cute. He's got a cute voice. He's fun to listen to. And he posts things on Blue Sky. He's very sweet. Please go give him some love. Please, and thank you. Go on R Mercury. Okay. Okay, I did remember Mercury. Today is Friday, so um, I guess I could post this on Twitter and Blue Sky right now, but I'll probably do that after stream. Ari, I love all of you. I love all of you very much. Thank you for the questionnaire. Thank you. More Monster Hunter win. Tuesday. At least next Tuesday. Sorry, that's kind of dry because I yapped for like an hour straight. I apologize. You have such a cute blush emote, Mercury. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, Mercury's a jackalope, so technically bunny boy. If you like bunnies. There's your RR redeemed Mercury. Hopefully that was alright for you, sweetheart. Thank you for the redeemed dear. Thank you. I guess I could post thighs right now. Most recent ones I took the fishnets, some stockings, the stockings we wore on Sunday, and then some red and black striped thigh highs. So I guess I could do one of each of those, I guess. I suppose. When I took the pictures, this was like 3 p.m., 2 p.m., and the sun was coming right through my windows. My phone did not like the lighting at all. Well, how you doing, Mercury? How you doing, sweetheart? Oops, sorry. That was loud. Darn static. I don't know if it's static. It's not static. It's the mic cover getting snagged on the mic. Let me pull up Twitter and Blue Sky. I'll do it while I remember. Prepping for a workshop? I see, I see. I'm good, Mercury. Sorry, I don't. Did you ask earlier? I didn't answer you. I apologize. I'm good. I usually mow the lawn on Fridays, but it rained all day. We even had some thunder earlier in the stream, so that was cool. um, so, uh, but it's not nearly as long as it was a week ago. So it didn't look like I really needed it today. But it's my weather app on my phone says it's projected to rain all day tomorrow. So uh, we'll see. We'll see if I can do it tomorrow. Oh, let me pull up Blue Sky. Did you post lights yet today, Mercury? It's Friday, right? It is, okay. You probably beat me to it. I Hi, Water. Good to see you here. I hope you've been well. How you doing, Water? How are you? Oh, those are super cute knee highs, Mercury. Those are so cute. Cute as always. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen one of those phones since I was in school. You're taking a typing class tomorrow? Oh, I sucked at typing in all through elementary. I had 0 words per minute, and then in 6th grade, the school year before junior high in my area, in my school district, um, we had to take a typing test at the end of 6th grade, and then that's the highest ever had a words per minute in elementary was that test. I think I got it up to 9 words per minute, or maybe it was 8. I got 0, then 5, and then it either jumped up to 8 or 9, and or maybe it was 13. It might have been 13. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I finally got words per minute above 0. I finally got it above 0, because I was I don't know if they were taught us or told us how words per minute is counted, because we would have typing class in elementary, right? Where our class would all walk down to the computer lab or a computer lab for spend like an hour or 30 minutes there, right? Um, Probably so our teacher could eat lunch or whatever, right? And we had to do typing games and things. Um, to my office or something. Yeah. Okay. I almost said I would be happy to be called to your office, but this uh I guess I said it anyway. Oh, I missed like the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Oh man. Those blue ones are super cute too. Those are super cute. Dude, Mercury is adorable, man. He's so cute. um, but we had to do typing games and things. There was a web browser game. I don't remember what it was called, but there was a hippo, and all there were like levels or like worlds, and they all had like a character, and they were all like anthropomorphic animals. And there was a desert one, and there was like a belly dancer hippo, a hippo who belly danced, and I don't know why, but I feel like she was maybe one of my first fictional crushes. I don't know. I remember thinking she was cute, and then I looked her up. I looked up an image of her. Like, man, little me was weird. I mean, she's still pretty, of course, but like, it wasn't Lola Bunny or anything. It was this random, very. This maybe it was her voice. It might have been her voice. I don't know. Anyway. No, if you want to see some good thighs, go look at Mercury's Blue Sky. Dude, he's so shiny, man. It's great. Good stuff. Sorry if I'm going a little overboard there. Okay. Let me post some. Oop. Oh, that's a GIF. There we go. Okay. I may need to go to the bathroom before we get call stream. Okay. Let's do Hi Jam Jam. Mwah. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Good to see you. Sorry, you popped in during an ad break. You're good? That's good to hear. Those little skeletons. Or mummies, maybe. Skeleton. They're little skeletons. Excuse me, sorry. Goodness gracious. Okay. Welcome back from break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Crackle poppings. Hi, Will Running. Thank you for being here, sir. Thank you. We'll probably call it a night here in like 10 minutes or so. So if you have any trigger requests or anything of the sort, please get those in soon so I can get those to you. Oh. The trigger request redeem itself has a little menu in its description. Yeah. But good to see you, Will Running. Hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. Water sounds? Grab my ice globes here. I've been good with running. I've been good. It rained all day today. And we got some thunder. So, wasn't able to mow the lawn today. But that's okay. It's getting pretty it's getting late in the year, so probably only 1 or 2 more weeks. Your state dodged a hurricane? Oh my goodness. Growing as much. Now, they were going to shut off the water this week, but put it off. been feeling down. I'm sorry to hear that, Phobos. You don't suck us up, Percy. You're very sweet. And you have 2 kittens. People with kittens can't be bad people, right? No way. No way. Do you guys hear that random music? I don't know if somebody's watching something in the other room or someone opened a music box. I don't know what that was. Okay, let me just finish this side post to Blue Sky. No? Okay. Thank you for running. Thank you. And I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. Okay. Then. Sure, that one works. Okay. Thighs have been posted to Twitter and Blue Sky for Fun by Friday. I remembered. I need to go to the bathroom real quick, and we'll get you your water sounds while running, and you're a good boy, Phobos. Would you like a good boy? Okay. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you guys for being patient with me tonight. I appreciate it. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. Did I get really small? Did I get really small? Okay. Alright. Are you still here, Will Running and Phobos? I apologize. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Get to your water sounds and your good boy, Phobos. Do you want me to say good boy, Phobos? Because there's the good girl, good boy regime. No, boy? Okay. Would you like me to say Phobos? Or girl? I just want to make sure I do it right, Phobos. That's all. That's all. Oh, we can unpin this. There we go. Update me? Go for it. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. You didn't specify anything in the request. I just want to make sure. You're a big bear. Okay. So you don't want me to call you a good boy? Or good girl? Good Phobos? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for the squad redeem, Phobos. Thank you. So would you like me to just give you some comfort then, Phobos? Okay. Oops, sorry. That might have been loud. Bloop, 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 bloop. I want you to fall asleep, Phobos. That's why I do ASMR, to help you people fall asleep. Help you guys fall asleep. That's my wish, is that I help you guys fall asleep. I don't know if I did that tonight, because I yapped for an hour and a half straight, practically. About an hour. At least an hour. About Medizu. But it had been a while. It had been a while. Bloop, 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 bloop. But if you guys have a Twitter or Blue Sky, I remembered to post nights for Boy Friday today, so go look at those if you want. They're there. Also, if you're in the Discord server, there's a poll for what we play on Mondays now. I think there's another day left on the poll. There's 2 votes. Options are Gurmin, A Monstrous Adventure, which is like a 3D platformer rhythm thing. I don't actually remember. It was on my Steam wishlist for a really long time until I bought it last December. It was like $3. It was a PSP game that got a port to Steam a long time ago. Other option is Yowling's Mythical Journey, something like that. It's a creature collector. Thank you for being here, Phobos. Thank you. We'll do another minute of water sounds, and then I'll get you your comfort, sweetheart. It's a creature collector. Thank you, Phobos. What was I saying? Oh, the battles in Yowlings are it's kind of like an idle battler. You drop your little army of Yowlings onto a grid, to a certain limited amount of space. Then you press go when you're done, and then your Yowlings and the enemies rush each other, and then beat each other up. And you have talismans you can use to cast spells like fireball and stuff, and to capture the Yowlings. The art is very cute. It's a very cute game. It's a 2.5D, Beastie Ball. It has city building elements, I think, from what I recall. It's a very cute game. Got some DLC last year, or maybe earlier this year, that added 1 or 2 more biomes, so I don't have the DLC. I don't have it. Okay, Phobos. So you want some praise and comfort, is what you're saying? Alright, let me drink some water. I'm going to put some chapstick on. Was that a dream? I just got like a flash of a memory or a dream or something. I think it was a dream. Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. But someone was like, look at this. This is a stick of chapstick for $5 or something like that. I don't remember. I think it was a dream. Or maybe it was my mom when we went to the pharmacy. I don't remember. Oh, and it's a birthday cake flavored chapstick. So here's some birthday cake scented comfort, Phobos. Thank you for being patient with me, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Phobos, you work very, very hard. I'm very, very proud of you, sweetheart. Phobos, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. voice cracking there. Very proud of you, Phobos. You work very, very hard, sweetheart. And you're very funny. Phobos, you'll be okay. Everything will be okay. You'll be alright. You'll be okay. Sorry if you guys can hear. I'm watching a show in the other room. I apologize. Phobos, I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. You work very hard. I'm very proud of you. You'll be okay, Phobos. You're alright. That was most memory. I almost called you a good boy. I apologize. Phobos, you're very, very sweet. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you for choosing to spend time with me on those streams. Almost every night. I appreciate you, Phobos. Phobos, you're doing a very good job with those kittens. And I am sure they love you very, very much. I know we do. I know we here love you very much too. Even though you pick on me. All of you pick on me. And look at me for some reason. Phobos, I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. And you can do it. I'm very proud of you. And you can do it. You got this. You can do it. It'll be okay. Yes, it will. It'll be alright. You'll be alright, Phobos. You'll be okay. Yes, you will. You'll be okay. I've got you, Phobos. You'll be alright. There you go, Phobos. Hopefully that was enough and alright for you, sweetheart. Hopefully that was what you wanted. Hope that was okay for you. Thank you for the redeems, Phobos. Thank you. You're very sweet. Okay. We've gone a little later than we usually do. Let's see if there's anyone new. Otherwise, I think we'll raid Minari tonight. Because we haven't this week. Oh, yeah. Phobos might have fallen asleep. Oh, let's read. Well, we haven't raided this person in a while, or at all. Did I find them through a sucrose raid? I don't know. Okay. Let's go say hi to Minari. Before she ends stream. Give me 1 second to swap my headphones, and I will be right back. Okay. Okay. I'll see you all tomorrow for some. Uh, Tomorrow is the 44th? The 44th Sika Saturday? I think. We're getting. Might be the 43rd. Maybe. But I'm pretty sure tomorrow, Streets of Rage. We'll find out. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all spending time with me tonight. Thank you, thank you. Again, I remembered after like 2 weeks of forgetting. Posted ties on Twitter, Blue Sky for Fanboy Friday. Go look at them if you want. They're there. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go find a snack and go to bed. Yep. Please be nice to Minori. She's awesome. Her ASMR is great. I think she only does ASMR streams. I think she's streamed Minecraft once. Oh, and a horror game in August. So, but I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, good night. I love you all. Please sleep well. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Take your meds. Take care of yourselves. I love you all very much. Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye.